Barry Gibb, born on September 1st, 1946, in Douglas on the Isle of Man, is a name synonymous with musical brilliance. As the eldest brother of the legendary Bee Gees, Barry's influence on modern pop, rock, and disco music is undeniable. His unmistakable falsetto voice and ability to craft melodies shaped the sound of an era, propelling the Bee Gees into superstardom. From their humble beginnings in Manchester to their move to Queensland, Australia, the Gibb family's musical talent blossomed, and Barry, along with his brothers Robin and Maurice, began to experiment with songwriting and harmonies. Their rise to fame in the 1960s and 70s, particularly during the disco era, solidified the Bee Gees' place in music history, with Barry as the creative force behind the group's most iconic hits. The Bee Gees' journey to stardom, the Bee Gees' journey from local performers to global icons, was marked by pivotal moments. After moving to Australia in the late 1950s, the brothers began their musical journey as part of the group the Rattlesnakes. Later, evolving into the Bee Gees, they caught the attention of industry figures with their unique sound. Their breakthrough came in 1967 with hits like To Love Somebody and Massachusetts, showcasing Barry's lyrical depth and distinctive falsetto. These songs helped define the Bee Gees' early sound. However, it was their reinvention in the 1970s, when they transitioned from pop to disco, that cemented their place in music history. Barry led the charge, pushing the boundaries of pop music with the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack in 1977, which featured timeless hits like Stayin' Alive and How Deep Is Your Love, making the Bee Gees synonymous with the golden age of disco. Barry's influence on the disco era. When the Bee Gees embraced disco, they didn't just follow the trend, they defined it. Barry's songwriting and production skills were instrumental in transforming the Bee Gees into the pioneers of the disco movement. The Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, with its iconic tracks, became one of the best-selling albums of all time, solidifying Barry's position as a musical genius. Despite facing some backlash from critics who associated the Bee Gees with the disco craze, Barry's influence in shaping the sound of the 1970s is now widely recognized. The harmonies and melodies he created with his brothers set new standards for vocal production, establishing a benchmark that many artists still strive to reach. Barry's falsetto voice became one of the most recognizable in music, embodying the spirit of the disco era and contributing to the Bee Gees' massive success. Barry Gibb, a versatile songwriter and producer. Beyond his work with the Bee Gees, Barry Gibb proved to be a versatile and sought-after songwriter and producer for other artists. He wrote and produced hits for legendary musicians such as Barbra Streisand, Guilty, Diana Ross, Chain Reaction, and Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, Islands in the Stream. His ability to adapt his songwriting to match the style of each artist demonstrated his deep understanding of music and emotional resonance. Barry's work for other artists expanded his influence across genres, showcasing his remarkable ability to create songs that captured the essence of each artist's voice. His work has left an indelible mark on pop and country music, demonstrating that his talent extended far beyond the Bee Gees' iconic sound. Dealing with loss, the death of his brothers. Throughout his illustrious career, Barry Gibb faced immense personal loss. In 2003, his twin brother Maurice passed away, followed by Robin's death in 2012. These losses, which marked significant chapters in his life, weighed heavily on Barry. Losing both his brothers, who were not only his musical collaborators, but also his closest companions, left a void that Barry openly admitted to feeling. He spoke candidly about the deep loneliness and grief he experienced after their deaths. However, despite the pain, he found solace in continuing the Bee Gees' legacy through his performances, honoring their memory with each song he sang. His solo album, In the Now, 2016, marked a poignant reflection on love, loss, and resilience, showcasing a more Barry's personal life, marriage and family. Barry Gibb's personal life has been as enduring as his musical career. Over the years, his relationships have shaped him into the man he is today. His two marriages, first to Maurice Bates and later to Linda Gray, each tell a different story of love and commitment. Barry's first marriage to Maurice Bates in 1966 occurred before he became an international superstar. The couple married as Barry was embarking on his journey with the Bee Gees, a time filled with ambition and uncertainty. However, the pressures of fame took a toll on their marriage, and they divorced in 1970. Despite the brief nature of their relationship, Barry has always spoken of Maurice with respect, acknowledging how important that chapter was in his personal growth. A lasting love with Linda Gray. After his divorce from Maurice Bates, Barry found lasting love with Linda Gray, a former Miss Edinburgh. Their marriage in 1970 marked the beginning of a strong and enduring partnership. Together, they raised 5 children: Stephen, Ashley, Travis, Michael, and Alexandra. Their love story has stood the test of time, becoming a rare example of stability in the entertainment world. Linda has been Barry's anchor throughout his career, providing support during both the highs and lows of fame. She has been his greatest source of strength, helping him navigate the challenges of life in the spotlight and keeping him grounded. Their bond has only deepened over the decades, and they continue to share a life filled with love, respect, and mutual admiration. The strength of family, Barry and Linda's shared life. Barry and Linda have spent much of their married life in Miami, Florida, creating a private and peaceful home away from the public eye. Despite Barry's fame, their home has been a sanctuary where they could enjoy a life rooted in family and quiet moments. The couple has shared a deep love for nature and animals, often spending time together on their property. Linda has played a vital role in Barry's life, not only as his wife, but also as a partner who has helped him stay focused on what truly matters. She has been with him through the Bee Gees' rise to stardom, the emotional toll of losing his brothers, and the challenges that come with maintaining a career that spans over 5 decades. Barry has often credited Linda with saving him from the darker side of fame, and their marriage remains a testament to the power of enduring love. Final reflections on Robin's life and legacy. Barry Gibb has been open about the emotional complexities of his relationship with Robin, particularly after Maurice's death in 2003. The loss of their brother brought the two closer, but it also forced them to confront years of unspoken tension. Barry's most poignant reflections came when speaking about Robin's final days in 2012. He recalled visiting Robin in the hospital, where Robin, despite his frailty, smiled and said, "We did it, didn't we, Baz?" That moment of reconciliation marked a peaceful closure for the brothers, allowing them to reflect on their shared journey. Since Robin's death, Barry has carried the legacy of the Bee Gees forward, but the absence of his brothers has left him with a profound sense of loss. However, he finds comfort in knowing that the Bee Gees will always be 3 in spirit, their voices forever intertwined in the music that continues to inspire generations. The lasting legacy of the Bee Gees. Barry Gibb's recent reflections on his life and the Bee Gees' legacy offer a glimpse into the heart of one of music's most influential families. The Bee Gees' music has transcended time, and their songs continue to resonate with fans old and new. Barry's emotional revelations about his brothers and their shared journey highlight the complexity of their relationship, filled with both triumph and regret. Yet, through it all, the love they shared as brothers remains the foundation of the Bee Gees' enduring legacy. As Barry continues to perform their timeless hits, he keeps the spirit of Robin and Maurice alive, ensuring that the harmony of their brotherhood will never fade.